Borneo. To the mapmaker, it is the third largest island in the world. To the biologist, it is a treasure trove of evolution. But to those who step beneath its canopy, it is something else entirely. It is a living, breathing green abyss. For 140 million years, this forest has stood. It has seen the rise and fall of civilizations, yet it remains indifferent to the passage of time. But inside this emerald fortress lives a people whose heartbeat is perfectly synced with the rhythm of the trees. They are the Penan, once entirely nomadic. They are the legendary masters of the interior. While the modern world races toward a digital future, the Penan are navigating a world defined by the scent of rain and the trajectory of a dart. Today, we go beyond the maps. We are traveling into the deep interior of Sarawak to live with the last of the blowpipe hunters. We aren't just here to watch them hunt. We are here to understand a philosophy of life that the rest of the world has forgotten. Reaching the Penan is not a matter of miles, but of endurance. After days of river travel and trekking through mud that threatens to swallow your boots, the forest finally opens up. Unlike the settled tribes of the coast, the Penan history is one of movement. They are a forest-dwelling people. For centuries, they moved in small family groups, following the ripening of wild fruit and the migration of bearded pigs. Meet Pung. He is an elder of this community. Through a translator, he tells us that the Penan do not own this land. In their language, there is no word for landowner. Instead, they have a concept called Molong. Molong means to never take more than you need. If you find a fruit tree, you take only enough for your family and leave the rest for the animals and for the future. It is an ancient contract with the earth. This spirit extends to their social fabric. The Penan are famously nonviolent. In their culture, the greatest social sin is si-hun, the failure to share. If one hunter brings back a deer, the entire village eats. In the deep jungle, greed is not just a character flaw. It is a death sentence for the group. But survival requires more than just sharing. It requires incredible skill. The primary tool of the Penan is the kelapud, or blowpipe. To the untrained eye, it looks like a simple wooden tube. In reality, it is a masterpiece of prehistoric engineering. It is crafted from belian, or ironwood, a timber so dense it sinks in water, using only a long iron rod. A craftsman must bore a hole through a 2-meter length of wood with such precision that there is no deviation. It can take weeks of patient, rhythmic drilling. The blowpipe is silent, but its payload is lethal. This is tajam, the sap of the antivirus tree. It is one of the most potent neurotoxins in nature. The hunter carefully applies the resin to the tip of a bamboo dart. In the hands of a master, this dart can hit a target the size of a coin from 60 feet away. On the hunt, the Penan change. They become shadows. They communicate with bird calls and hand signals. They can track a pig by the smell of a broken twig or the temperature of its droppings. When the hunter raises the kelapud to his lips, the forest goes still. One sharp exhale, one soft thwack, the dart flies. Within minutes, the toxin takes effect, and the hunter thanks the forest for its bounty. But the silence of the forest is being shattered. For the last 30 years, the Penan have been on the front lines of one of the greatest environmental tragedies on Earth. Borneo has lost nearly half of its old-growth rainforest to industrial logging and palm oil plantations. For a people who rely on the forest for their pharmacy, their hardware store, and their grocery, the loss of the trees is the loss of their identity. When the trees fall, the silt washes into the rivers, killing the fish. The game animals flee deeper into the mountains where the Penan cannot follow. Pung Magut walks us to the edge of a logging road. He points to the dust and says, "When the forest is gone, the spirits have nowhere to live. And if the spirits leave, the Penan will follow." In the 1980s and 90s, the Penan became world famous for their peaceful blockades, standing in front of massive logging trucks with nothing but their blowpipes and their courage. Today, the battle is fought in courts and with GPS mapping, as they try to prove that this land has been theirs for millennia. As the sun dips below the canopy, the jungle transforms. The symphony of the night begins, despite the encroachment of the modern world. The introduction of smartphones, solar panels, and the pull of the cities, the Penan heart remains rooted in the soil. There is a resilience here that defies the odds. The younger generation is caught between two worlds, but many are choosing to stay, to protect what is left of their ancestral heritage. They are the last guardians of a library of knowledge that we are only just beginning to understand. Our adventure in Borneo ends here, but for the Penan, the journey is daily. It is a journey of survival, of dignity, and of a profound connection to the earth. They remind us that we are not masters of the nature, but its guests. And as the mist rolls back over the mountains, we leave with a single, haunting thought. If the silent breath of the blowpipe is finally extinguished, a part of our own human story will vanish forever.